Hi Francisco, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. My name's Kyle Scanlon. I work with Kenny, who spoke with you on Friday. I'm so happy we were able to connect with you. I'm a local electrician as well here in Southern California. So the reason we reached out to you, I came across your company and did a little bit of research and just wanted to reach out and offer you a couple simple but highly effective suggestions that could really help you out. I've been helping companies and business owners grow their businesses for many years, and I'm really good at what I do. I help companies reach their goals, whether that's just increasing their numbers in monthly sales or customers, or if they want to be able to compete against the top companies in their field. I can make that happen. And that's really why I'm doing this for you today. This is completely free, and I'm going to try to keep it as simple as I can so you can take it and run with it, okay? So again, my name is Kyle Scanlon. I own Aries Marketing Pros. And so what we're going to go over, the point of this video is I'm really going to go over like three main things. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for you because I respect your time. But I want to go over content, backlinks, and citations. These are three very important factors that are going to help you out a lot, okay? And then afterwards, I'll show you the importance of what taking these steps for your business means to you and why this is so important. So starting out, I wanted to quickly go over the elements of a search results page for you. Now, I'm sure you're quite familiar with this, but I'd like to be thorough and just make sure I go over everything. So really quickly, I want to explain this top section right here. These are your Google guaranteed ads. These are a little bit different from your regular ads, and these are very beneficial because they have a very good turnaround rate for you. And so you might want to look into this or consider that as well. This next section right here, this is your Google Map Packs for you. And this part right here is extremely important. You want to be in one of these top three positions. So, because really about 30% of your online traffic comes from this section right here, okay? So somebody goes in and they're in, so example, I put in Cathedral City Electrician. And if somebody were to tap that in, this is what's going to come up. And they're typically going to go to the one in the top three. Or electrician near me if they're in that area. So this is something you really want to rank yourself up in, is this top three position right here in the Google Map Packs. But this next section right here is extremely important, okay? This is your organic listing section. This is where somebody has built their website and optimized it for the search engines to be able to rank up in the results so that you're up here in the top section of the Google results page. Most people don't typically go past the first page. If rarely ever to page 2, but most people will actually go to number 1 spot here or 2 or 3, depending on what it is. So this is something I want you to, pay attention to. Your top competitor right here is the Heg Electric, and I want to show you why. Or Don Heg. So I want you to pay attention to this. We're actually going to go over their information here in just a little bit, okay? So, but to start off, I wanted to explain to you, I did go to your website, and I completely looked over your website, and I like certain things about your website. I like your design. You have the number 1 All Desert Electric Services name going on with the logo. Some pictures on it, and then your services as well as the more about us and testimonials. This is very important to have, okay? It's very simple, very easily broke down. I like it, and you have your color scheme going. But what I wanted to explain to you is kind of the way that Google and the search engines work, okay? So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Google is crawling every website on the internet, and it's looking for 2 specific things, and that is command content, which is every single word on your page, including how your pictures are saved. So if we're to push save this image, you see how it's saving as just this O-32. Well, Google doesn't actually recognize that. And so including everything on your page, or what's behind your pictures, all your content. And for Google, what you really want to be at is a number between 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage here, depending on the competition and number of keywords you need in it, okay? The other thing that it's looking for is organic keywords. And a keyword is anything someone might type into Google. Like this right here, I put Cathedral City Electrician, okay? Might type into Google that links the searcher to your website, all right? And if you're in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So the Cathedral City Electrician, if I were to tap that in, they have their site optimized so that it comes up their number 1 competition for you right now. All right. So, you want to make sure to not only have the right amount of content on your site, but also the keywords throughout that you want to be searched for on the internet so that people can actually find you and you can start to compete with your competitors as well. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about with you is backlinks. And a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via a clickable text or a hyperlink. Okay. This link acts like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. It's literally a popularity contest where the person with the most websites pointing at them wins. So let's take a look at my web crawler program. I actually put your information into my web crawler. And we're going to see right here, so what this thing does is it actually shows us the data in depth, which is unseen, okay? And there's a few things I want to point out on here for you. So this right here is your DR score. Okay, a domain rating shows the strength of your website's backlink profile compared to others in the database. All right, this can be thought of as a measure of a website's link popularity, or how much the pages of a given website were referenced around the web. So this is your trust factor and power rating all right here. This right here, this domain rating is determined by your backlinks, this guy right here, okay? Which is essentially, remember, a shout out from another website to yours. This gives you three things. It gives you exposure, credibility, and power. So this is incredibly important for your site. All right. Now, I did go to your competitor. Remember, it was the Don Hagee Electric. And I also put their information into my web crawler. And if you notice, their domain rating is still quite low on here. And they only have 81 backlinks that are actually coming up. All right, so this is something to keep in mind, and then we're going to go over the rest of the details as well. Plus, talking about the content with your website, I actually went in and I put all your information right here into a word count, and you're at 173 words for your homepage. Okay, remember where we want to be is around the 1,500 mark. So you're about 1,400 shy of where you want to be with this number of words. And then with your competitor, your top competitor, I put theirs into one as well. And look, they're at 1,093. So they still fall about 400 shy of where they want to be in their word count. So you can definitely come in here and rank up your site on the word count, and then also with your keywords in there as well. Okay, and there's something to remember about the backlinks here is that not all links are created equally, so it's worth noting that relevancy to your industry and local websites work best. So it's more important that you have quality over quantity on here as well, okay? And then next we're going to talk about is citations. And if I go back to the Google search page and I put in your information right here, this is what comes up, okay? And this is your Google Map Pack or your local map listing. This is important to use and optimize, remember, because 30% of your online presence and business comes from this Google Map Pack right here. All right. And a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they can generate huge amounts of revenue for you. What we do is we find out how many citations your top competitor has and not only match that number, but add on an additional 50 to that number. This way you climb up the ranks in Google and then outrank your competition as well. And we also make sure that you maintain your top position. Okay, so some citations include directories like Yelp, which is right here, Yelp, Angie, BBB, hundreds of others you may have heard of, including social media accounts are great too. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. The larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And once Google sees you more often than your competitors, the more likely that Google is going to rank you above them, okay? So then once your content and your backlinks and citations come together and you start to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why I said this is so important for you, okay? We're going to go back to our web crawler program here, and this is Ahrefs, and this is just a tool. So these numbers are based on Ahrefs' own algorithms. All right. However, these numbers are from the real numbers from Google are almost always actually much higher than what you're going to see here. Okay, but by generating this, so we have, remember, our domain rating on here with our backlinks. So you have 11 backlinks coming back, 3 referring domains, 0 organic keywords. Remember, we talked about the keywords. Because of this, you have 0 traffic coming to your website because of lack of being seen. They're not seeing it. So you're getting no visitors from your website being found on there. So if we were to compare that to, remember this Don Heggie Electric, and we look at theirs, this guy right here, remember the domain rating, they have 81 backlinks. They have 185 keywords. They're definitely probably shy of where they should be. But look at this right here. They're organic traffic. So they have 84 visitors going to their website every month. Okay, and again, remember, this is probably a lot lower than what Google actually is, but 84 visitors going to their website every month. So if we keep the numbers real relative, let's just say by generating this kind of traffic through their website and their Google Business Pack, let's say their conversion rate of people is actually calling their business was just 10% of this. So let's say 8. All right, let's keep it small, 8. If they close at 50%, then they're probably closing somewhere around 4 to 5 new jobs and income and customers every month, just off their business, off their website alone. Okay, off their internet presence, 4 to 5 new customers and jobs every month. So I'm not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue for you. And also, keeping in mind, there are usually many more keywords we could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So I really just went off of the Cathedral City Electrician. Okay, so that was just one, but there are so many more options that we can look at to really rank your site up above your competition. All right, so this is what I do for a living. I'm creating this video for you to provide the information that will help you start generating more leads online. I tried to keep it as simple as I could so that you can take this information and start implementing it yourself, or if you prefer, I'm always happy to help you out. All right. If you do find yourself wanting more help with increasing your business profits substantially, feel free to reach out and I can provide you with some additional information. We'll talk about your goals and I'll do the research for you for free. Find out exactly what would be realistic for your business and what it will take for you to reach those goals, okay? I really hope this helps you out. The only thing I would ask, if you wouldn't mind please, is if you could provide me some kind of feedback so I know if you found this beneficial. All right, again, my name is Kyle Scanlon, and feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm always happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope this helps you. You have yourself a wonderful day.